نفران مفيوت نمشيري نمتي بنفما ثواب ونوتيونت أمين نفضي نامضاتي. And in this episode we're going to be reviewing the third letter of the alphabet, which is the gamma. Gamma, the capital and small letters look very, very similar to each other. And the way we write them actually is just one line like this, and like the English S, doing like this. This is like this line, and then we do this S thing. Here there's a word where there are two gammas next to each other here, and this is an angel. And the word angel is derived from the Greek word angelos. Now, as we mentioned one time before, we'll mention it again here, when there are two gammas next to each other, the first one is pronounced an N, exactly N, and the second one would be G. So angelos, angelos, and as I said, this is the where the word angel come from. It is from this Greek word, which is angelos. Here there are Saint Gabriel. Also, the name starts with the gamma, and Georgios, which is Saint George. So here it's Gabriel, and Gabriel is an archangel, archangel, and it is read P-Archi Angelos, P-Archi Angelos Gabriel. But in Coptic, it's P-Archi Angelos Gabriel. Or in Egypt, we say it Gabriel with a G. But I know many people cannot pronounce the G, so they can use the G instead of the G. But in Egypt, it's always pronounced G. So P-Archi Angelos Gabriel. This one, which is the St. George, we usually call him Pashois Epuro Georgios. Pashois Epuro Georgios. Pashois means my Lord. Pa, my choice Lord, because the word Lord is a masculine. Actually, it could be also feminine when we want to say about Saint Mary, Our Lady or My Lady. We can say Ta choice, My Lady. So Pashois means my Lord, Epuro, the king, and then Georgios. Pashois, Epuro, Georgios. This is what we usually call St. George by. There's another word with a gamma in it, and it's agape. Agape means love. Also, the word agape, it is used for the meal that is given after church, or we can call it agape. Agape, that this is a love meal. People would sit together in love, eating together, and that's what the word agape means. In Coptic, the word love is a different word. It's called May. It is exactly pronounced as the month of May. You say May means love in Coptic, because agape is a Greek word. But May is the Coptic word that's equivalent to agape. In Coptic, then, love is May, which is pronounced exactly as the month of May. And it's used a lot in the New Testament. For example, in 1 John chapter 4, verse 20, it says, I love God, and it's written this way, Ti mei emefnuti. Ti mei, Ti means I, as we said before, in the present tense. So Ti mei means I love. Emefnuti, we always have this conjunction between God, which is efnuti, and Ti mei. So the word Ti mei emefnuti means I love God. In John 16:27, Christ was telling his disciples, Efyot mei emoten. What does that mean? Efyot means the Father. Mei loves. Emoten, you. So Efyot mei emoten. The Father loves you. And you can use this in sentences of your of your own. Here in 1 John 4:19, he said, we love God. And we here is there's like an emphatic thing. You can use the separate pronoun for we, which is anon. And we also put here, this is the we is ten. Ten may, we love. But you can make it more emphatic by using anon, ten may, emefnuti. We love God. If you want to make it emphatically for, if I want to say I love God and put it emphatic, I love God is T may emefnuti, and then you can use, instead of anon for plural, you said anok for singular. So you can say anok T may emefnuti. Anok T may emefnuti means I love God. Anon then may emefnuti means we love God. We will take a little break and then come and continue the rest of the episode. Welcome back, and we are continue the discussion of the third letter of the alphabet, which is the gamma. And we're talking about the word love, which is agapi, and in Coptic it's may. And we said here anon, then may, emefnuti, means we love God, but as we can see here, we have two parts of this sentence, means we, which is ten may, we love, and for emphatic purpose, we put anon, which is the separate word for we. It has nothing to do with the tense of the verb, because ten may, this part depends on what, is it future tense, present tense, past tense, and so on. But anon is always the same anon, and you can use it with nouns. You want to say, I am a man, so you say anok pe piromi, or anok uromi pe. We'll get to this later on. But here, this was like, as I said, emphatically, anon, then may emefnuti. We love God, and this was in 1 John chapter 4, verse 19. Also here, Christ was saying here in John 3:35, Efyot may emepshiri. Efyot may emepshiri, and this Efyot means the Father, and may loves emepshiri, the Son. The Father loves the Son. Efyot may emepshiri. This is, as I said, in John 3:35. Also, when you say chen umei, when you want to do something with love is chen umei, means with love. Here also we want to look at some smaller statement that you can use a lot, and you can, instead of these nouns here, you can use other nouns, and we can practice a little bit on these. You want to say, I love Dad. So you say, Ti me empayot. And as you can notice, the I here, which is the T here, it doesn't matter whether you are a boy or a girl, you use the same thing, which is T. So here, Ti me empayot means I love my dad. If I want to say, I love Mom, so I have to say Timei en ta mav. The N and M, they are the same article, but it depends on which letter follows this conjunction, the M or the N. So if it is a P, it takes M. If it is a T, it takes an N. And as we look at the different words, you can get used to whether you're going to use the M or the N. But for this purpose here, you want to say, I love Dad, and my dad is Payot with a P at the beginning. So it is Ti me empayot. Ti me empayot. With the mom, it is Ti me en tamav, because my mom is Tamav, and because this is a tav, it takes the N, so Ti me en tamav. How I love my brother and I love my sister. Ti mei empa son. Ti mei empa son. This is for my brother. And ti mei enta soni. I love my sister. And notice, because this is a taf also, we used the ni instead of the mei here. Ti mei empa son. But here we say ti mei enta soni. How about my son and my daughter? It will be ti mei empa shiri. I love my son. Ti mei empa shiri. And for the daughter, it is ti mei enta shiri. So here the son is shiri. The daughter is shiri. How about my wife and my husband? My husband would be ti mei empa hai. Ti mei empa hai means I love my husband. And ti mei enta eshimi. Ti mei enta eshimi. I love my wife. So you can practice all these different sentences. You can add more. Like if I want to say, I love my beloved. Ti mei empa merit. Ti mei empa merit. Or ti mei enta merit. If it's my beloved is a lady or a girl, so ti mei enta merit and ti mei empa merit. If it is our beloved plural, then we're going to say ti mei inna medati. Inna medati. When the word starts with an N, it takes automatically the ni here. So na medati starts with a ni. So it takes this. So we will be saying ti mei inna medati. Ti mei inna medati. So we are going to review it very briefly. Ti mei empayot, I love dad. Ti mei entamav, I love mom. Ti mei empason, I love my brother. Ti mei entasoni, I love my sister. And this will conclude this episode. And we will see you next time. Ugay namela.